Okay.
Can you just give us just a brief summary of the journey of recovery you've been on, and how difficult has it been for the last few weeks?
The recovery has been great. I would say for the last 4 weeks has been great. The first 2 weeks was very, very tough. Mentally, I would say, and emotionally. But after that, it's been very, very fruitful. And I'm happy that the doctors are glad and giving me the thumbs up in terms of my progress I'm doing. And I've been just enjoying the recovery process, taking it day by day.
What has been the most difficult part?
The most difficult part is when you're going through the suffering, which I would say the pain. Also the mental part as well, where you got a whole lot of things going through your mind regarding to what might happen in the future as well. But then the positive support that I got from my family, from people in football, and also from people from church as well, and the amount of love that I got from the people actually boosted and lifted my spirits, and it is definitely played a big part in my recovery.
In terms of, the support from the team, how has it been, and how would you make in terms of them going so far, in terms of now being 90 minutes away from reaching the final?
The team's support has been great. We've got a small team, amount of players, I would say, and everyone knows that they got a chance to play at any time. And the support that I've got from the guys, it's unbelievable. And hence I said to myself, let me not just sit at home and be here with the guys, because the amount of support that they give. And I've been here with the guys for 3 weeks now. And they also give me a positive feeling towards myself as well. And I'm glad that the guys are winning. And and even after the win, they do my celebration and say, we dedicate this win to you. So the love I'm getting from the guys is really, really, really incredible. And the amount of support and brotherhood and experience that I've got sharing with the guys, I feel that it does make some sort of impact into the players' game. And I'm just here to give the best I can give to the team. And now that we're in the semi-final of the Carling Cup, I believe that we can go to the final, especially from the last victory that we got in the PSL. That actually boosted our spirits higher. The team camaraderie is gained percentages, and I think we do have the ability, both mentally and physically, to try and win the game within the 90 minutes. But if we do go to the penalty shootouts, I think we also do have the confidence to get through the penalty shootout as well, because we've done it in the past 2 matches in the Carling Cup.
Bernard, your former teammate at Chiefs, Samir, was written off. Didn't make it at a couple of clubs before arriving here. He's now found his scoring boots. Just how has he been in training, and how has he managed to turn things around? Because people said his knee was finished.
I'm so happy for Samir that he gets to score goals. For the amount of time that he plays is little, but he managed to score goals for us. And his presence here at the club has actually lifted the attacking players mostly as well, and for them to give Samir stiff competition. And with Samir's mindset and mentality, how he came and joined us, it actually is paying off for him, because he came in with a strong positive mindset, and also sharing his experience with the guys as well as lifted the team as well. So I'm happy for him that he's starting to score goals, because it will boost his confidence. And you just imagine if Samir gets more game time, what more he can do we are blessed to have his quality here at the team, and I so wish that Samir can get to his best as fast as he can, because it will help the team immensely.
Bennett, we know how gruesome the injury you sustained is, and what would you attribute you coming back to? I mean, I don't know, is it your mental strength? Is it your ability to deal with pain? What would you attribute that to? Because, you know, most players, especially at your age, would then rule themselves out into saying, you know what, my career is done. But here you are, you're still standing, and you're still attributing to the fact that you still want to come back because you still have a lot to offer.
Yes, my mental journey started 2 years ago or so. I discovered that I got a strong mindset, hence I wanted to share my professionalism and what I've done in the game to the rest of South Africa, and maybe even abroad. That's why I started to get my book done, and with my book it actually is a good reflection of what I've done in football, just through the mindset, the strong mindset. So with the strong mindset that I've got, I also decided to get myself to do sports psychology, which now I'm in my 3rd year, and the sports psychologist helped me a lot. And the amount of attitude that I've rubbed off onto the guys here at the club, as he helped the club also. I believe I did play a part in helping the club as well, in terms of trying to get the best out of the players, especially the young players. And with the type of mindset and mental strength, I've figured that we have to exercise or prepare the mental part more as players, because that is what will carry us, that was what will take us the extra mile. The coaches do a lot in terms of physical preparation, tactics, and all other stuff in terms of preparation, but it takes us as players, we have to take that ownership and try and always keep our minds on a positive level, week in, week out, no matter what circumstances we face. All the social stress we also get from outside of the field as well, our families and all of that. We got to understand the power of the mind, and when we keep the mind, we feed the mind more with positiveness, the more positive happenings you will attract. And I'm just here to be a perfect example of a footballer that's got a great mental strength.
Bernard, speaking of psychology, how important is it for clubs to invest in such? Because today we see a lot of young players suffering from mental health issues and so forth.
Yeah. I think it's very, very critical for every professional club to have a mental coach or a performance coach, I would say, because it goes hand in hand, or a life coach, I would say, because all those stuff goes hand in hand, because us as players, we go through a lot. All what the public sees is just us performing on the field of play, but the public don't know what sacrifices we have to do, what things we go through, what stress we get from our families. Also, if we are not strong mentally, we tend to handle that stress with other things, and we've seen what's been happening in football, how we handle the stress, and the next thing, your career goes down the drain, or you fall out in the professional ranks. So I think it's very important for every footballing professional team to invest in such, because I believe the stronger the mindset, the stronger the mentality, the stronger the mental strength, the better you get from the player.
And realistically, how far are you from not playing competitively but just training with the guys on the pitch? Being on the grass and kicking the ball again and stuff like that?
Realistically, according to the doctor's view, and also the sports science view, that it's up to myself how quick I can get back. But they predict that I will be back February, maybe latest March. But it will all depend on me, how seriously I am taking my recovery, which I am, and I hope to be back around that time, or maybe sooner. I don't know, but I would like to take my time so that I can get back stronger and better as a player, and also help the team finish off the season in a respectable position.
I guess maybe as a follow-up, the Cup of Nations may be a blessing in disguise because it can prolong, give you more time to recover when the season resumes again next year.
Yes, it's a blessing in disguise that the AFCON is happening now in January, and then the league will still be on recess. Actually gives me more time in terms of recovery, and also more time for the team as well in terms of pressing the reset buttons and preparing much more longer for the second round of the season. We have been playing very good football. We have been very energetic. We've been in our games. We use a lot of energy. Our game is so physical, and we tend not to get the results. So it's a good way for us to reflect where we can improve, and also a good way for us to reflect where we can fix as well. So for me, I'm just happy that that I'm amongst the guys during these times, and I'm just here to give the best I can to the team.
Final one from me. Are you using this time while you're obviously ruled out to improve your coaching? For example, you said you want to go to coaching maybe after your career. Like, are you shadowing the coaches a bit more now on the training pitch?
Yes. When it comes to coaching, I've obtained my KFC license, and I'm currently just waiting for the KFB license to come out. It's very, very interesting, and it's very, very fun for me, getting to learn football from outside the four corners of the field. It's a whole different thing. It's a whole different thing and a whole interesting thing. And when it comes to coaching, I'm not sure yet. Maybe I will be sure if I get to obtain my A license in the near future, maybe next year or the year after. So I've just made sure that I try and equip myself with regards to sports as much as I can. So I've started off getting to obtain sports management, which I did. Then I did sports marketing, which I obtained. Then I did personal training, exercise science, sports nutrition, group exercise. So I just managed to obtain as much as I can so that I can understand the game better. And now currently, in my third year of sports psychology and life coaching. So when it comes to me hanging up the boots, I'm sure I'll make the decision at that time. So for now, I'm just enjoying myself, which I love the game. So loving the game is by making sure that I get to know the game as best as I can, as much as I can. So by the time I hang up my boots, I would be able to make the decision in which direction I will go into.
What has it done for you mentally in terms of, because obviously healing an injury is a very lonely thing, being in and around the team and then hanging out with them in terms of the change room and being part of sort of the training?
It feels good for me. The response I get from the players, it actually gives me a good feeling that now that I'm not in the field of play with them, now that I'm outside of the field of play and I do give advice, I think the advice is actually more stronger. They actually take the advice more than when I was in the field of play with them. It actually makes me feel good, and they do listen, and we've been working a lot on the attacking movements and in the attacking part of our game, which we weren't doing so well. And what a way now to show the improvement in terms of the front players. With the last match, 3 goals is a good confidence booster for the front players. So me, with my experience and what I've learned in terms of the attacking part of football, I'm sharing it a lot with the front players, and the response has been great. So I just hope that we maintain those levels and that quality. And we've shown that we do have the ability and the quality to at least get a goal a game or even more.
Sure. Thanks, bro.